Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
The world feels like an apocalyptic video game today, with over 370 deaths in India and more than 11,000 cases of COVID-19. The coronavirus pandemic is unlike anything most of us has ever experienced. Scientists and experts around the world are working on vaccines and drugs that can help fight the coronavirus. But until a treatment is developed, our best bet against the pandemic is to stay at home. Experts across the world have explained how limiting social interactions can help flatten the curve of the epidemic. Not only does social distancing keep you safe, but it also ensures that your family and friends do not get exposed to the virus through you. Already, the lockdown in India has brought down the rate at which the infection is spreading. Being locked in our houses for over weeks at a length is a situation that most of us has never experienced. While being at home will keep you safe from contracting the novel coronavirus, it puts our mental and physical well-being at risk. Not only are we leading a sedentary lifestyle, most of us are also binging on unhealthy snacks and sugary drinks. Put together, this is a recipe for metabolic diseases linked with obesity. Moreover, without the usual social interactions and the added fear of the virus, the risk of stress, anxiety, and depression is highly increased. In such times, it is more important than ever to keep your body active. Practicing simple yoga and meditation can go a long way in maintaining physical and mental well-being. If you don't think meditation works for you, there are other innovative ways to elevate mental stress. This may be an ideal time to rediscover your old hobbies like painting, gardening, or stitching. In the era of online streaming, catching up with music and movies is easier than ever. But remember that maintaining a regular routine will help keep our mental sanity during the pandemic. And that brings us to working from home. Most of us have been caught unawares having to do our regular jobs from homes without a lot of facilities associated with office spaces. Allocate a dedicated workspace within your house where you can focus. It is best not to work from bed. In fact, those who work from home regularly recommend that you should dress up as if you are going to the office before you sit down to work. Most importantly, step away from the workspace once your workday is officially over so that your mind can relax. Getting your groceries today is an adventure on its own. While it is important to stay cautious, it is also important to stay calm and to not panic. Try to maintain a physical distance from anyone around you and avoid touching any surfaces. However, remember that touching something alone will not get you infected. So far, the entry point of the virus is believed to be our mouths and noses, and so avoid touching your face when you are outside. Once you're home, thoroughly wash your hands with regular soap, which is enough to break down the virus. You do not need special antibacterial soaps for this. Experts recommend that hands should be washed for 20 seconds and make sure that you apply the soap to the back of your hands, between your fingers and around your wrists. The advisories on who should wear masks is still not consistent, with different agencies putting out different advisories. However, some experts say that since it is more likely to help than to harm, it is better to wear them. However, at this point, N95 masks may not be available, and it is advisable to not use these masks as frontline health workers need them more than you do. Instead, the principal scientific advisor to the government recommends using cloth masks that can be easily stitched at home and reusing these after thoroughly washing them. In the time of instant messaging, we receive numerous forwards every day, sometimes with advice or information about ongoing incidents. As much as you may want to help your friends by passing this information on, make sure you check the authenticity of the piece of information before you hit forward. Misinformation and fake news about incidents or home remedies can do more harm than good. Moreover, spreading false rumors about the virus is now a punishable offense. While most of us have the safety of staying in our own homes, a significant section of the society consists of doctors, nurses, policemen, media persons, and other staff working in essential services. These people are regularly risking exposure to the infection to keep everyone else safe. While it is important to keep a physical distance from them to keep you and your family safe, Let us not leave them isolated in this crisis by throwing them out of their rented apartments or not letting them inside residential complexes when they return from their work. Some companies like Uber and Zomato have already set up funds for their employees, and many residential neighborhood associations are helping domestic workers with financial aid. Do reach out to those who are in need whenever possible. If you are feeling unwell, reach out to a doctor through the telephone or through online services. Remember that 80% of those diagnosed with the disease experience only mild symptoms. Keep yourself isolated from the rest of your family and follow the doctor's advice. Most importantly, do not panic. With each person doing their bit, we will emerge from this crisis. This is Mohana Basu for The Print. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates on the coronavirus pandemic.